Okay, so I've updated hoverboard with a new function, hoverboard.compose. And so the next thing I want to do is update my todomvc app, which is sort of an example application for hoverboard. So it's a separate project. It's over here, todomvc. And so very likely you've seen a todomvc app before. I just re-implemented it using hoverboard with React.js. And so I just want to update it with the newest version of hoverboard. So I'm going to go over to the project. I'll open it up in Sublime. So let me add it to the project right there. And that's not what I want. So basically I'm just going to update the version of hoverboard in it. Right now it's using 2.02. So I'm just going to update it to 2.3.0. And I should be able to run npm install. In a second, we'll have our new hoverboard fresh from npm. And I'll open it up in the browser, make sure that it is working. So 1, 2, 3, we have, yeah, it's working. So I don't really need to do too much. I mean, it's already working with our new version. I just thought it'd be nice for it to take advantage of hoverboard.compose, maybe. So I'm just going to open it up. We'll go to our stores. And particularly, it's this app store I'm thinking of. So the app store subscribes to 4 different stores. And then it updates. I call this update function. So instead of doing 4 subscribes, how about I make a store that kind of combines these, and then we can just listen to that one instead. So what I'm going to do, basically I'm going to replace this. I'm going to make a new store called combined, how should we do this? Combined to-do store. Well, the page is kind of something else. What's a good name that includes the page? Maybe the filter, because the page is the filter. And then I'll use hoverboard.compose. We'll basically just combine. So I'm just going to replace this little nonsense with page. We'll have page store. All will have to do store. Completed of the completed store, and active will have the active store. And then instead of subscribing to these 4, actually I'll reuse that comment, so I'll move that comment up. Every time these stores change, update the state. And instead of having this weird update function, I'm just going to subscribe directly to this, and I'll get state instead of page all completed active. I'll have state.page, state.all, state.completed, state.active. Is that true? No. It'll be state.page.page, state.all.list, state.completed.list, and state.active.list. Alright, that's just because my page store has a page property, so this looks kind of weird. It probably made it cleaner before, but now it's kind of strange, but whatever. So now my app store kind of combines these as well, but I think that it does need to do some logic where it's switching every time. So I think that's probably, I could do it slightly different where I pass, instead of 4 parameters, I could just pass in this, but I think it's probably fine. So that's kind of composing. I'm able to combine 4 stores into one, and kind of shows that as an example. So I'm going to leave it at that. There might be more places to take advantage of it, but I just wanted to sort of, have a nod in there to that new feature. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I'm just going to make sure it works. There we go. So 1, 2, 3. And I should be able to check one off, go to completed, go to active. Yeah, it's all working fine. So yeah, I'm just gonna commit it all. Check status. I am actually committing node modules on this, just so it shows up on what's called GitHub pages. So let's say update to hoverboard 2.3.0. All right, so that's it. And I'm done my new feature. So I guess I'll leave it at that for today, and hope you enjoyed it. If you like this, if you watched all the way to the end and you sort of like this style of videos, please let me know. I'll definitely consider making more. And thanks for watching.